So, anyway, I have a brief recap of what happened last time around, and it is also available to you in the journal as day 3 night. Arriving at an impoverished fishing village after escaping, the party found the village celebrating the visit by the presidential first daughter, and the tour that she was on, celebrating the Democratic People's Republic's successful assassination of the rebel leader Kinshasa, the so called First Minister of Liberty, by democratic forces. Your characters don't know this, but you all do. That was not Procyon. You guys did that. They're taking credit for your actions.
Nice. It's about
Yeah, about right for a tyrannical government. Before the first daughter's arrival, a sweep of the low citizen level village resulted in the arrest of two anti-government sympathizers, Amran and Balin, after being turned in by Balin's now deceased former friend. While sneaking around town, they encountered a mysterious woman who had apparently herself been set on saving the imprisoned men. Joining forces, the party rescued the two injured men and then fled to the caves north of town. Amran was weak and injured from the ordeal, Balin still unconscious and being carried by the orcish blacksmith. While together, the party learned that everyone on the planet of Democratic Sector 05 believed that the war against the territories in rebellion, liberty and freedom, still referred to as Sector 06 and Sector 07 by party loyalists, had never ended, was still causing the production and food shortages across the planet, and the struggles and hardships were the direct result of resources being sent to the war front. A burden that all democratic citizens believed was their patriotic duty to endure. All of the party, however, being from other worlds and the Democratic Republic, other worlds of the Democratic Republic, know that the war ended 30 years ago and that the Democratic Exposition Games are currently ongoing, with non-democratic citizens even being permitted to visit, with supervision, of course. The revelation clearly shook both the stranger and Amran as well. And that is where we pick up. And so you should on screen see a whole lot of black and a very little cave.
Yep.
All right.
indeed.
Good, then I got everything set up right. So, we have behind you the unconscious Balin being carried by Amran. You still have Kashana, who is with you and is helping out carry Balin as well. The mysterious stranger turns and says, "These caves, if you keep going north, will quickly put you back out into some ruins that are just north of these caves. From there, you should be able to either continue along the coast until you reach another village, or to the farthest north, you'll find a city. When you're in the city, look for the anti-government sympathizers. You'll know them from... And I need to open up... Oh shit, it closed. There we go. You'll need to look for... And... There we go. Look for people wearing the party pin with the talons of the eagles broken off. These are going to be contacts of the anti-government forces in cities. When you meet them, you need to give them a sign, and they will give you a countersign. You need to say, "We strive for the Aegis of Mercy's protection," and so long as they respond, "Under her protective wings we rise," then you know they are true rebels. Be careful. The talons are very fragile on these pins. They do break off randomly. Sometimes it happens. Just letting you know.
I was about to ask about that being an obvious sign, but
Yes, they break off frequently. However, if both talons are broken off and the sign countersign are given, then you have found yourself a rebel contact. Now she pulls out a pad and almost seems to be checking the time, and she says, I unfortunately can't go with you. The caves are very simple so long as you keep going north. I need to leave. I saw that you were very powerful, so you shouldn't have any problems in here. Animals do like to den down in these areas, but I'm sure you'll be able to handle anything. I'm also sure we'll meet again. If you have any
Thank-
last minute questions, you can now ask before she heads out.
Anything you can tell it? Any context in this next town, or should we just blow through it?
I don't always know who the people are in town. The rebels will frequently change who the contact is. There can be many sympathizers in a town, but only one is ever the contact.
Okay.
All right.
What are the odds
Oh
we
yeah.
find picnic baskets on our way north?
There is a democratic park just north of here. Beyond the ruins, it's actually the park dedicated to the ruins. Um, I suppose people from the city picnic there.
Well, I'm sold.
Anything else you can think of?
No.
All right. The mysterious stranger begins to depart, and just as she's about to exit the cave, the same pad that she was checking the time on almost seemed to chime, and she turns and adds, uh, and also apparently there are some earthquakes in the predicted future, so you might want to be fast. These caves aren't exactly stable.
Good to
And
know. Thank
she
you.
walks on out.
Wait, she's not taking her friend she wanted rescued?
She's entrusting the trio to you. She seems to need to be rushing off to. It almost looked like, almost looked like she had a date or an appointment. It was the same kind of rushing. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late.
Joy, so we get
Okay,
to
Whack Rabbit.
And so, Kashana and Amran are both kind of on either side of Balin here, and holding him up, one under each arm, and Balin being unconscious and basically near death.
Do we want to try to heal him so we're not like carrying him the whole way?
Well, man was beaten within an inch of his life. We're gonna have to carry him for a while, but we could maybe stabilize him.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I've got something.
I've got a
Like,
decent medicine.
that a wrong one. Hail democracy. Mine's a +9. What's yours?
8.
I've got a +7. So finally something that I'm the worst at.
You know, opposable thumbs and all. Alright, and a most excellent roll. So you are going to be able to do this with extreme proficiency. Will you be using the med patch that you have on you?
I don't know. What do you think,
It would
guys?
actually. I'm rereading that, and you don't have to. that's kind of a bonus for if, for example, Bartholomew was off in a corner somewhere and desperately needed to patch his leg, he would get a +10 circumstance bonus. So that's kind
Okay.
of that appears to be how that works. Your medicate, however, still does stabilize him. Not going to be able to do any healing. And even the med kit that Roy has would be a DC 25 medicine check to treat deadly wounds. He's not exactly deadly. He's not dying. He was just beaten to within an inch of his life. So,
She stabilized him. That's good enough.
yep, he is stabilized, no longer bleeding, and I'm also going to give that Amran was also patched up in that. So Balin is now slowly coming around and is just kind of like, where am I? And Amran and he talk for a moment and kind of quickly gives him the rundown.
Is he hostile or is he compliant?
He isn't anything right now. He's kind of wondering which up is down.
All right. Can he walk?
He's still getting a lot of support on this one, but he's no longer at risk of just randomly dying on you.
All right. Somebody other than me should probably lead the way.
Okay. Well,
And
then
as a
probably
I've got a
reminder,
+10 perception.
I would say we should roll some perception too, gentlemen. So we're not walking into shit.
alright, a wise call.
Yeah. Perception is one of my negatives.
And yeah, Roy is a bit oblivious there. Bartholomew is heightened senses of his animal ancestry is definitely coming into some advantage here.
He's looking for picnic baskets.
He's got the nose.
Picnic baskets, any edible cave fungus, but also anything that could hamper my attempts at locating picnic baskets and edible cave fungi.
Your heightened senses with that beautiful roll is. Let's see, let me find the. Is that the. Yep. Okay, just making sure I got the line tool. You are smelling the breeze of wind slowly passing through the cave, flowing out the cave that you cave mouth that you just entered, and and damn you. There we go. And of course it's blocked. Well, I'll just leave that line there as what your nose previously sensed. And as you see it, you'll see it. Not smelling anything particularly bad. You do smell a recent kill up ahead, but you don't actually smell whatever killed it. You just smell a dead body, a corpse up ahead.
Comforting.
And with that, I believe we will amble into the cave.
I'm assuming I don't pick up much.
Yuki, chill. No, you are aware of what is around you and what you see, but you ain't no bear. Oops. You are going to be a pain in my ass, aren't you?
Oh, come on.
Here we go. Anyway, so just as a reminder, if you want to see what everybody else is seeing, you can tab between the characters, and you can also deselect your character and just see everybody. And so as you reach that point there, you now ahead of you see what was giving off that dead smell, and it is a local breed of wolf. It has been both clawed and ripped up and burnt.
Hmm.
Whatever attacked it didn't seem to do so to eat.
Have we picked up any sounds or other smells as we've advanced?
You hear what sounds like a clawing against the wall to your south, and further to the north, you start to hear the sound of little, very light footsteps or paw stamps. You suspect that there may be other wolves similar to this dead one here.
That doesn't explain what burnt it, though.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get these guys caught
I
back
would
up
like to
too.
try to figure out what might have done.
All right, if you could go ahead and make a, what was it? Make a culture roll with a +2 bonus. And this will be your local DPRP knowledge of, just wild animals of the Democratic Republic. You are not familiar with this particular species of wolf. You are not familiar with what might be its predator. So much as you know, you assume it's like other wolves, and this should be a peak predator. Should be.
Huh. Something took out an apex predator. Great.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Would that be the same role for me with like all my animal knowledge?
That would be helpful.
What did you say? Culture?
It was a culture roll, yes. And let's see, what was your bonus for the animals? Creature companion experts. Oh, no, that was for taming animals. Speak with animals, connection. The animal's dead, so that doesn't work. Okay. So, yeah, you would be relying on your culture roll. I will give you extra knowledge just because you are more druidic in nature. You have been, in your mystic studies, familiar with the occasional possession of wild animals by driftborne species. You suspect that may have been the cause of the burn, as they are known to be slightly igneous at times.
Lovely. I'm gonna relay that to my party.
Mm. Okay. Do.
We have a bear in our party, so be careful.
Pretty big cave system up to the right.
Fancy.
Yes. And the breeze that you were feeling, you should now see the entirety of the line. And as all of you reach into this large cave, the earth starts to shake and tremble. The predicted earthquake hits, and behind you, the entry cave that you had been in collapsed. The noise surrounds the cave, and as it subsides, you realize that the wind has stopped blowing.
Great.
All right. Best case scenario, that was just the one exit, our paths remains the same. Worst case, we've got another cave in somewhere.
I mean,
So I see.
technically, there's two norths. Which way did she mean?
Must have been this way if that's where the air current was coming from.
Okay.
Oh no. We
And as you
may have been blocked.
As you round the corner through the rubble ahead of you, you do manage to see some rays of light from the setting sun, but it is now very, very blocked.
Well, it's not 100% blocked.
Not 100, but moving something could make it 100. I say we do a quick sweep of the cave, see if anything else opened up. And I see a puppy.
And yes, where are you that you see puppy? Okay, there you are. Tracking a brown bear on a brown background. That was brilliant of me. Anyway, alright, so let's catch these guys back up to you. And so, yes, as you walk in from Talia's position, you see a wolf to the north, and you see a wolf right across from you. Both don't yet notice you, and they seem to be themselves recovering from that earthquake. They are the same species as the dead one.
Look, a Zubat.
Too bad. It's a wolf.
No, there's bats
Oh,
flying
there's a
around.
Zubat crossing us.
Features. Animal adaptation. Creature.
Let's see.
I'm assuming I'm the
Anyway,
farthest
so
forward.
yes, you are the farthest forward. You're kind of taking point on this one towards the animals.
So I'm gonna come back and tell my group what I see. I think I'm gonna offer them some food and try to talk to one of them. Should we go north or straight? Straight south, or I guess. Which way, guys? Up or down?
Up.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out food and have it visible as I go. And is this something like roll? Or can I just talk to them?
Let's see. Well, let's first go ahead and use up your meal pour that you are going to be offering them. We'll go ahead and start with a... Let's go ahead and start with a survival roll for you.
Doo-doo.
Alright. And... Oof. Close. Alright. So it comes slowly towards you, and as you look at it, you see that it seems also burnt on its fur, but it accepts the food and then sprints back to its corner.
Hmm. I'm gonna tell him I don't mean him any harm. I'm just looking for information.
Alright, so we want a. Let's see. Alright, go ahead and now roll a diplomacy. And a beautiful roll that. And you start to get the impression that the wolf is kindly inclined towards you, and so it says, what kind of information?
Well, first I want to know what happened. Why are you burned?
One of our brothers became something. Became like lightning.
So it wasn't something, it just happened?
Don't know what it was. We entered the cave, and our brother wasn't our brother.
Do you want me to try to heal you?
I am not injured, only burnt. Fur grows.
Okay.
But thank you.
Do you know how to get out of here?
I think the back way was blocked, and our not brother is in the real way in.
And you understand your not brother is no longer with us, correct?
He appears a little confused. His intelligence isn't quite high enough to really understand, you know, brother is, brother isn't.
Your not brother is just...
doesn't quite have a concept of death. I mean, looks at wolf, sees wolf, wolf therefore is.
Okay, gotcha.
There was a scratching noise coming from further south. There may be whatever possessed him still down there.
I'm gonna ask him when he knows about the scratching.
No, is not the not brother. Is trapped. Big cave-in.
So is he telling us there's another wolf trap somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. In addition to the one down below?
So the dead one hasn't mentioned anything about, but the scratches are one of the, brother wolves that got trapped in a previous cave-in, and the way that you thought was the way out appears to have been the back door.
Gotcha.
That's what she said.
And the front door is currently being guarded by the not brother.
I need to scroll out and look at your map. Okay.
That might be this other one over here. If that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, that one down there is another one of the brother wolves.
It is Saturday, can we? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna ask him if he wants to come with us or if he wants to stay.
No, stay. Tell other brothers of your kindness, though. And he leans back and howls, the howl echoing around.
Okay. Understood. Thank you.
And the injured trio are going to remain close to Locke here. And yes, you start to pass by other wolves who sniff at you curiously, but don't attack.
Two more up ahead.
Oops.
Hmm?
Grabbed the wrong person. I think I accidentally moved you, Sam. Anyway, so, yes, as you keep going around, you see that there are many wolves, and as you reach that corner, one of them comes up to Tali and kind of blocks her path. The other one comes down and blocks the other path. They don't seem threatening about it, however. More like, no, don't go that way. Bad.
What's up there?
Not
Ask
brother.
him. Not brother.
Well, there's two different directions that they're blocking.
Yeah. How do we get out if we don't go these ways?
And wolf kind of just. If a wolf could shrug, it just shrugged at you.
So
I
it
don't
could
know.
be that both of these loop and connect like it does back in earlier parts of the tunnel, but they both feed towards the main entrance and not brother. So I think the solution here is go kill not brother.
Okay.
Yep.
This way? I'm assuming. The way
So
we
it's
can.
going to be
That
past these wolves that just tried to stop us, I think.
Yeah, the
Oh,
way you were going, Sam, was the back to the way you came with
I thought we
the
were going back to the dead wolf and going the other way.
I think
uh,
a second wolf got possessed.
yeah, the
Gotcha.
the other way was the scratching noise of the trapped wolf.
All right. Well, then I'm going to tell him we understand it's dangerous, but we're here to help. May we pass, please?
They kind of look at you and move aside, and they kind of bow as if saying, "We who are about to die salute you."
Oh, all
And
right.
Okay. Which way are y'all going?
yeah, which way are you going, and what do you want to do with your trio here?
I thought we were taking this bottom loop. I'm following
All
the
right.
bear.
So on this bottom loop, I just got a long line of sight. Looks like the wolf is up north. Looking, I see just like a corner of it, but it looks funky. Um,
Yeah,
from the
I can see
from what I
too.
saw the other way, it looks like yeah, both connect up to it. We could potentially pincer.
as you get a look at this guy, yeah, you can tell this is a wolf possessed. Its body features have become contorted, its eyes glowing red at you. It seems to pace around as if looking for anything to eat.
Oh, I know that look. I get that all the time.
Okay. Why don't you two stay here with the good wolves?
And you're just gonna go up there by yourself?
No.
I think our two
Yes, your
We have two
friends.
non-combatants,
your weak
basically.
companions. The
Yes.
baggage around your shoulders.
But I have detect affliction. And what's this one? That ain't gonna help.
Must detect affliction. Poison, disease, curse. Ah, that one. Okay.
What the shit? Oh, you've got to be shooting.
What?
I have water dripping from my ceiling.
Oh shit.
Oh no. That's not good.
Why don't we go ahead and pause for a minute and you go check that out, because that's not good.